maps off of the likes of Na'Vi, LG at the time now, of course, MIBR, or at least the core, and yeah, really showing their worth. So this is not the map that FFAmix want to play against TYLOO, I don't think, but hey, they seem confident, and that's what matters. Somebody, though, even more so, going to get aggressive in the B apartments to start off. He does get forced back. Double push with the bomb as well. It's committing here, Harry. Buntet, he's going to get a kill from short. Bomb dropped in the site. Somebody looking for more, and he's going to fall down eventually. Juan Flatro finding that kill. 3-on-3, bomb just getting picked back up.
Yeah, bomb plant coming in, and it is planted for the apartments. Good luck to try and get someone up in there. All three players for TYLOO coming in through the kitchen. Freeman and Attacker in the blink of an eye. They've got on that bomb site back, and they're already getting animated over in the TYLOO side of things. Pissed around, swept under the rug there. It looked like FFAmix were in a very good spot to find something in that round, right? They get the bomb down. You've got everyone coming in from the market. You've got them pinned in. Bombs planted for the apartments. They try and set a man up into that position. And suddenly, in the blink of an eye, we didn't even get to see these from Attacker, and he just swings out and gets them both. I think they were trying to set up over in the apartments, and it all just gets thrown away.
I think a big thing here in this game is you're not going to see any fear out of FFAmix. They don't care, Harry. If they lose to TYLOO, so what? Everyone expected it, you know? So go crazy. Show off your individual prowess. Some of these players may be wanting to quit after this event. Some of them are only just starting their career. So you know, you're definitely going to want to advertise yourself as an individual in this kind of event, in this kind of mixed team. And yeah, there's some serious talent, so keep your eyes open.
Plus, I don't know about you, but it's very easy to say, like, oh, yeah, I'll quit. Like, you know, make the responsible decision, you know, if this doesn't go our way. If you show up at, like, a minor and you actually surprise yourself and do pretty well, I don't think I would just want to step away from it immediately. So I wonder if that tune maybe changes a bit, but, you know, we'll see.
We've got to see him sing first, Harry.
Connector, wrapping around into the jungle, Attacker and somebody. 2 kills between them. And yeah, this attempted force buy from FFAmix has just been picked apart. Bombs dropped out in the open, and for Juan Flatro, there's not really much he can look to do here.
See ya.
So TYLOO, they find that conversion, they get the second round. Partial investment from FFAmix limits them a bit in this round, and no bomb plant either. I feel like they were kind of hinging on getting that bomb down because there was some pretty heavy investment. A couple of players buying down as low as like $1,500, so it'll be interesting to see what the buy consists of in this round. And yeah, it's pretty bare bones, but they still have rifles out across the board. A couple of smokes.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of buys like this, Harry.
Well, one thing to note, they only had 2 smokes, and these have been thrown immediately. Ooh, that's an interesting smoke all the way down through ramp from TYLOO.
They threw the God B one, the Molotov with the smoke that lands on top of it.
I thought I recognized that from somewhere. Thank you
I missed it.
for solving that one. I was like, who have I seen do this? Because it was sick when I saw it the first time.
Huge brain.
Yeah, God B, the man with the braids. Obviously, not here. Not the major either. So.
Ouch. It's never fun.
But much slower round here from FFAmix. They get mid control. They've been given this for free. TYLOO giving that up. Have Freeman back in CT spawn. He can look to keep an eye on mid from the ticket booth. And Attacker close to jungle will be that first initial point of contact. Buntet over towards short only has the MP9, so he's going to struggle to really get involved if this connector split comes in. And it is just a bonus round from TYLOO here, so this is where, if you're FFAmix, you want to be finding your first. And now this A play going to come in.
Yeah, TYLOO have read it, though. 30 seconds, and they've got double CAD as well. They've given up with the B apartments. They can watch across towards the A site, but Synopsy with the entry. He was down to 30, still picks up that kill. Summer's still alive under the balcony. Attacker trying to draw an attention, but they already clear him. Summer's in the back, and they need to get this man out of position. 20 seconds, and they do. Bomb can go down. The rotate is in for Buntet, but it's still going to be an advantage for FFAmix. The bomb plant down, and TYLOO cordoned out at the bomb site. It was looking done, but somebody grabs jabs, moving back in through the window. This is still up for question, but Juan Flatro puts it to bed real quick. Somebody trying to grab a rifle, and now he has done so. As a kid, there's no reason to save off the bat. May as well go and look for the one-on-one. And they won't expect this position, that's to be fair. Juan Flatro's looked away, and that's an unfortunate look back, but too late. Somebody's found it. I don't think there's time, though. He's going to have to find the kill immediately, and Black Eagle's just not giving him a chance. Free-for-all mix will find their first round.
Man, Black Eagle. What a name.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. What a player.
I'm trying to think of all my Black Hawk Down references that I can. That'll be something that comes out later. Okay. Just you wait and see.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie. They might fly over my head. Unless it's like a helicopter joke, in which case I'll probably get that one.
Yeah.
Mirage, maybe?
It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? And already down through short. I like this. I like this from Free-for-all Mix. Throwing in the Hail Mary B-play, and they're not ready for zero cool. These players inside of the bomb site now kind of trapped in, and Synopsy getting that trade. Somebody's caught out. Free-for-all Mix going to get this bomb down. 4v3, the fast-paced B-play blindsiding TYLOO. They were not ready for that much confidence from this Mix team.
Yeah, that's a lot of Free-for-all reading the previous round setup and going, okay, guys, they give us a lot of mid-control for free. Let's abuse that. Get the smoke down on window. If we send a fast cap player, TYLOO won't have a response to it. And with so much pressure being put on the B apartments, they had to dedicate both B players to watching the apartments instead of short. So very, very nice call from Free-for-all Mix. And just a surprise play to break the money early on. TYLOO will save. They will have a bye coming up, but Free-for-all Mix have 2 rounds.
And so what I'm anticipating, if Free-for-all Mix want to take this, I feel like it has to, you know, it can't be like a... I don't know, like, I always think, especially when you're a mixed team, like, if you start to fall behind, if you start to kind of, you know, find yourself on the back foot, you don't really have that, like, routine in place to get yourself back into a game, right? You do struggle, like, in terms of, you know, no one really has, like, their set responsibilities. You don't really know what your style is, so you don't really have, like, that same kind of groove to fall back on. But flip side to that is if you are the mixed team and you're able to get ahead of your opposition early on, you're able to start to build some confidence up. I mean, you can already hear Free-for-all Mix getting excited every round they get, right? That's where they're going to be their most deadly. Pushing towards the A-bomb site, and I'm loving this. Buntet, now left alone, does have Freeman over towards CT, and Buntet's doing a good job of just buying time. They finally force him out with the nades. Freeman here to try and help out. The bomb going down. They look to try and deny it, but the smokes are good. Synopsy going to take down his teammate there, and now just him and Jabs left up in the post plant.
Bomb's still open for them. They don't have to fight, but they will be forcing it. Backline getting pressured as well. There's a flank coming through the palace. Synopsy still on ramp, and they know it. Smoke going down, tap on the bomb. They won't stick, but it gives him the chance. It gives him a bit of time to find a one-on-one. That smoke has cut off any line of sight. And even with no kit, they're just going to stick the defuse. Some are covering through the smoke, and that will be the round for TYLOO on the retake. That team kill making all the difference there. If Synopsy doesn't blow his teammates' brains out, maybe that player on the site can find a frag and actually open up that round. But falling apart for the T's in the post plant, and TYLOO keeping things close, taking that advantage back 3-2. You can't really blame him for that one. Couldn't even see the body, just saw the head coming through the smoke. So third round found for TYLOO, and the bye coming back Free-for-all Mix. But Synopsy, who's been the key entry player alongside Juan Flatro, he's on a deagle. Not the bye you want for this round, but no money. Oh. They've got a pin.
And already, I mean, these nades have just brought him down so low. Might look to throw that AK over onto Synopsy now. Mid-control taken once again for Free-for-all Mix. They get given it. There's not really much of a presence here from TYLOO in the beginning of these rounds, but, you know, the trade in terms of all that utility damage does seem more than worth it. 3-man A setup still from TYLOO. Bombs dropped all the way back in the apartments, and so this play still really yet to decide where it wants to end on up. You have got Synopsy down towards ramp. I feel like this could be an A fake looking to get thrown in. That said, I mean, player clearing out lower tunnels, mid-control getting taken. I don't know, man. This could still end up anywhere at this point in time. I imagine it's just going to be based on where they find contact, having to kind of play into this in the mid-round. And it's looking like the B commitment now looking to come through. 2 players aggressing up through short. Synopsy trying to come in late. We're actually trying to sell this A fake rather as he emerges from the ramp. He'll keep a couple of players towards this A bomb site, but there's the first kill coming through. Zero cool, dead, boosted up into the window. Black Eagle and Juan Flatro in towards the B bomb site, and a nice entry from Black Eagle. But oh, he's gone as well, and it's Summer left up. 1v3, everyone's low on the other side, but does he even give this one a go?
Surely not. Low HP. And that's such a deterrent, knowing that just one bullet can signal the end of the round. Everyone has AKs as well, or rifles at least. So that's it, Harry. That's a third round taken. FFAmix, this is an exciting team right now. We are seeing a lot of just individual efforts show through. I mean, Black Eagle solo dropping into the bomb site and getting 2 kills for it. Very nice round from him. Synopsy going to be running through this spawn. Now that gets her, but Summer's not hungry for the kill. Rather not take his risk. So gun will be saved, and round will be won. It's 3-3. It's equaled up. Ooh. Don't fist bump him just yet, okay? Wait till the round's done. There we go. Yeah. Nothing worse than fist bumping and then getting peeked in the last few seconds of the round. TYLOO favored on the GG bet odds, Harry, but I don't think it's that one-sided. At least it's not looking so.
No, definitely not. Although I do feel like FFAmix, you know, starting over on the T side, that's where we're going to see them find the majority of their success. I feel like CT side is where mixed teams so often really do fall apart on this map. But the T side calls thus far have just been fast and on the back of brute force. They try and get into the B site, and they do best somebody. Buntet here alone, and he's got to buy time for rotations. That Molotov's perfect. Buntet gets deleted. He is gone. And this round, I mean, it should already be over. TYLOO, they just got to save.
Oh my lord, Harry. This is not the game I was expecting, but I'm actually loving what I'm seeing right now.
The big question for me is, when do TYLOO just throw an AWP into window or try and challenge for mid control, right? Because so many of these rounds that FFAmix have been able to find is on the back of these fast cap pushes at the start of the round. They've realized that TYLOO just aren't dedicating anyone to this portion of the map.
Well, they have been smoking window pretty consistently out of spawn as well.
But that's why I feel like that's why, you know, double mid setup might be good here for TYLOO. You know, like the one where you run, where you keep an eye on the lower tunnel push, and then you have a player watching top mid as well. That way, you've always got a player set up in the anti-flash position. But I do just feel like, you know, right now you've got to be keeping FFAmix out of mid. They're doing a lot with it. You know, so often you do see teams give up mid control, and then the team that gets it over on the T side doesn't really use it all that much, or not in the same way that FFAmix are right now. And I do feel like, you know, it's largely just because the pressure's kind of off for these guys in a sense, right? This is a matchup that no one really expected them to have much of a chance in.
Yeah, fair statement.
And look, it's back to this mid play. Finally the open window, but it's been smoked off. Players down through short again, and FFAmix, welcome to the B play again. They're back in with it.
Somebody's there with the train. Flatro has to 180, and he gets it off just in time. Doesn't allow that gun to be picked up, but Summer won't let them get any further. AWP shot landing onto jabs. Molly's still in the market, and bomb yet to go down. Synopsy just spamming on through Summer. No way he's going to save here. 3-on-3, maybe wrapping back down towards short, but no, he's just going for the save. He's holding on for this AWP. His pistols might go for this round and just look to try and do damage, but Summer has had enough.
Yeah, this round should be in the bag for FFAmix. They were about to plant for the apartments, but those few extra seconds of hesitation in the bomb site is to set it up for the short plant, and that's because we've got Juan Flatro over there set up from earlier on in the round. So even if Freeman's able to deal with these two players in the bomb site, this round should be locked in and cemented. And indeed it is. 5-3, FFAmix in the lead. And continuing to build upon it. AWP carried forward at the very least. Summer will have that to work with. Yeah, he doesn't get found there. No way. That was a safe cut away from the game.
The question is, when does this stop, Harry? If it stops. Because FFAmix sitting in a 2-round lead right now. Obviously, that second half is going to be the biggest question mark, and I think we're both agreeing on that. It's just like, if they get 10 rounds on T side, that might just be enough. Throw in a pistol around and suddenly, remember, this is a best-of-1, Harry, and crazy to think that TYLOO, the best-of-1 upset team that they were once known for, may become victim to their own trick.
And I mean, I do still think, though, FFAmix, what I want to see is, as you say, I'm looking for like a 10-5 T side if they want to close this out. Because TYLOO's T side is tight on Mirage as well, right? That's another thing, is as these swap around, not only are FFAmix moving on to a pretty tricky half, you're also moving on to a good side for TYLOO. And they can be the ones setting the pace. So you want to keep building upon this lead, obviously.
Really?
That's always the...
I'd given up.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
5 rounds, I've had enough.
Yeah, you're like, well...
I'm going home, Harry. I quit.
I quit, yeah. Immediate smokes over towards this A bomb site. They're thrown from spawn. They've blanketed A in smokes from spawn. They've thrown down this weird little wall that they're now using to push out. And this has prompted so many rotations away from B. There's 4 players at this A bomb site. That was sick. That was sick. That was awesome.
Hook, line, and sinker. Somebody does get there in time, and Buntet's still committed to the catwalk. Do they expect it? No. Jabs gets caught on the cross. That bomb is still here, but it's basically committed. It's alone. It's the only man on the site. Black Eagle does have to get that kill. And importantly so, it does come through. If he can get a plant in for catwalk, then his teammate can play that bomb. It needs to happen soon. Triple market play, the immediate fake, and then followed up with a commitment. He's even going to find a follow-up kill as well. Juan Flatro coming in from catwalk right now. Black Eagle not spotting these 2 market players, but he has an assumption. Clears the apartments with a jump. He knows exactly where these guys are coming from, and he just has to stay alive.
He's doing such a good job, and there's Juan Flatro with the short play. Coming in. Now Summer knows the whereabouts of both of these players, or at least that one is over towards short. He knows there's a man inside of the bomb site somewhere. He's looking for anything he can get, and now he's been spotted. Black Eagle just hides away. And this round's all over. Summer's found 3 kills from Black Eagle. What a round. FFAmix. They grabbed themselves another. And that was a stellar play in the B bomb site from Black Eagle. Not only does he get both the entries required to get them in, but then holding his own, setting up for the short plant, getting that bomb down, and he does such a good job of isolating those fights from the market. The information plays up into the apartments as well. And this little back off here as he moves away doesn't face into the market.
Well, that last kill was the most impressive to me because he runs left to fake the footsteps and then peeks back right. He completely caught Summer out of position there. Very, very nice. Does have an AWP again, though. Big investment considering this is an eco round. It's going to have a lot of stake in him winning his duels, but it might not matter because, again, B has been corrupted. FFAmix came into this map with a game plan, Harry, and that game plan is being exploited. Take this B site and do not let TYLOO back in. Pistol is waiting for the push. Freeman does get a kill, but 3-on-3, no armor, no kit, and that AWP, considering the save once again, it's stuck in the connector. I mean, if this kill comes through, that will be it. That will be signaling the end of the round right there. Even if Summer trades, he's too far away to actually win this round. Freeman can get an exit kill, but that's as much as he can get. What a game plan FFAmix have had, and the way that it's working is got to be terrifying TYLOO right now.
I mean, this is the result we all expected, isn't it? Like,
I had a feeling, but like, it's just so hard to gamble when you've not seen them play. Or like, well, it's not even that we've not seen them play. They've not even played, Harry. They've played like 3 maps. That's it. And they're here. And they're doing it against TYLOO.
Here's the other thing, right? They are just rushing B, and that's all they've done. And in a way, well, not actually all they've done, but that's basically all they've done. It's just a fast cat push into B. And it's worked so many times. All it's going to take is for them to throw these same exact mid-smokes, and TYLOO are already going to be stacking players over towards that B bomb site. This time, finally, I was going to say, I thought we were going to see TYLOO challenge for mid because we had 3 players go into the window. Instead, they've moved into a double connector setup, and they also got somebody over towards short. So very heavily banking on the fact that FFAmix are going to move back into this mid play. And that's not the call. Instead, it's going to be this A set piece from the T squad, lining up the smokes and flashbangs to try and go in. Summers back in CT. Freeman over towards connector has support from Attacker. And now the A side play looking to come through.
Hot flash is back out though for TYLOO. They don't want to give it away too easily. Attacker's trying to find a gap on the top of the smoke, but right now they're just waiting it out. Bomb Not even out the ramp just yet. So FFAmix need to use that plant while they can. Use the smokes to their advantage. They're not going to be there forever. Attacker flashing himself through. He's not waiting for anyone. What a shot. Dropping Synopsy, but the trade is back in play. Default plant, and Juan Flatro's pushed the spawn. Summer didn't spot it because of the smoke in his face, but now they know he's trapped in the corner, and Bentet can deal with him at hand. 3-on-3 on this retake, and plenty of util for TYLOO. They can still do this one. It's going to be their best chance in a while. Summer wins another duel. Smoke on the bomb and forces out the player out of Palace. He'll take him down with a Molotov. Black Eagle in the corner, spraying away with 2, but the trade is in for somebody, and that will finally be a TYLOO round. A retake in a 1-on-1, but you've got to give it to FFAmix. They made it worth its weight in gold.
Purchase back in, though, on either side of the coin here. Still yet to see one of these teams finally get into that position to break the other's economy, and it feels like, you know, we are kind of approaching that point on both sides. So this round becomes a pretty important one. Two players early on into mid for FFAmix. Smoked over towards short as well, and do switch this round up a bit, looking instead to try and grab control of connector perhaps. I mean, everywhere's smoked in mid. You don't really have a lot of room to maneuver. The window and short smokes were the first to go down, so they're going to be the first to dissipate. And this leaves that connector split in a pretty dire spot if it was ever looking to come in, now that that smoke has faded over towards short. Luckily enough for them, Bentet has rotated back into the B bomb site, so actually Synopsy is allowed to get up into connector. Once again, this is looking like the A play from FFAmix as they move that bomb round towards ramp. Freeman posted up under balcony. Summer back in CT spawn on the AWP. Attacker's just rotated into the window. And Black Eagle, blinder of an entry. He'll open up. Attacker has come rotating in, but Freeman and him, they have this crossfire. It's really got to come into its own now, and it's Black Eagle continuing to create all this space. Second kill in the round, second entry found, but Tet back in CT spawn will finally shut him down, and it's Juan Flatro left in the 1v3.
Oh, good flash though, just avoids him. Somebody's already posted, and TYLOO will shut it down. Finally dealing with the A-site player. I feel like maybe FFAmix kind of gave up with B, not wanting to abuse it too much, because that's when you're going to see TYLOO start to really stack it. So going back towards the A-site, maybe not working out for them. But these rounds have come down very, very close. Black Eagle fully blind on that first opening kill towards ramp as well. Hilarious. Finally, Harry, you mentioned it, the money has been broken. We've got Eagles out for FFAmix. And I mean, this is just TYLOO breeding grounds. This is where they should just be absolutely shredding these pistols. No head armor, barely any chance. So AWP up in the B apartments here for TYLOO. That bomb's dropped there, so maybe the late round plan. But 4 players in middle and going for the boost as well. This window again conceded by TYLOO could be a bit of a problem because Zero Cool has so much room given to him. He's flanked all the way in through jungle. Attacker's focused on this connector spam. He's going to push back into it, as Bentet does on short, and this is where those AKs really get dangerous. 2 kills from Bentet. Zero Cool may have the flanking, but he might not find anything for it. Attacker, oh, walking with his back turned. This is so close. This is such a mess. He finally finds a kill. The top ticket wasn't expecting it, and Summer will get the trade. This round is looking to be cleaned up, and I don't think we are going to have too much more come through for FFAmix.
Yeah, this is a done deal. 6-7 for TYLOO. They're starting to get back into things. They want to try and win out the half. 3 kills for Bentet in that one. And it is him, somebody, and Freeman up towards the top of the board here on the TYLOO squad. Really impressing me thus far, though, is Black Eagle. He's had a few blinding rounds for this T side. He's always the man on the entry, always finding some sort of wiggle room into these bomb sites. Or back out and over in middle, gonna get up onto short. Is spotted by Jabs. In the meantime, Freeman already opening up in this round. Somebody's actually going aggressive, trying to push up through this smoke. Jab surely isn't ready for this. Surely doesn't expect the AWPer to have meandered up through short, and indeed he doesn't. Somebody strikes another from the tally. And now FFAmix, 3 players left standing, and an A-side play kind of forced into it now.
This is somewhat TYLOO getting control of the half, but somewhat FFAmix kind of giving away rounds. They're not going back to what was working so early on, was those fast mid-control takes, those faster B plays. They're going to go crawling out through ramp. They do find contact. Zero, cool, doubling it up as well. He's so low, though. Might be his time in the round done. Does have a smoke for the cross, but there's a gap, and Summer will definitely hit a shot if he tries to go through that. Black Eagle going to have to try and find success out of Palace. I like how TYLOO are not giving up any kills here. They've got the cross. They know the bomb's ramp. They don't want to force a fight and give FFAmix a way back into the round. However, with more time that passes, more questions are created, and TYLOO have to go back and watch their backline, make sure the B's not being flanked, the mid is under control. Will still be that A play. FFAmix just slowing it down to give that seed of doubt.
There's still this Molotov on Black Eagle, and I'm curious where that ends up, or if we even see it at all, because if that goes into CT, instead it's jungle, that will force one of these players away, but Buntet could close this out here and now. He'll win his individual fight and follow up with the second. CT belongs to Buntet, and that is another round on the board for TYLOO.
Yeah, again, I mean, just coming down to these A ramp plays, these fast pushes from the likes of FFAmix. I think it was Synopsy there. Oh no, one Flatcho who just ran out ramp in the opening few seconds and got owned by Freeman. I feel like that maybe that works to catch players off guard at the start of the game. You know, first couple of rounds, people are rusty, they're not warm, you know, they don't know what to expect. But you're 7-7 in. You can't be still pulling that up against TYLOO. They're not going to fall for it. So, tactical pause going into the last round of the half here for FFAmix. I'd love to see them go back to one of these fast cap plays. Get that window smoke, go for the B split again. It was working out so wonderfully. Of course, you're going to have more resistance now with not only that potential AWP down on B that has been there, but also incendiaries, etc. But it's your best bet. A's not been working, and it would be lovely to finish off with an 8-round T-side half. That being said, TYLOO definitely looking a little more warmed up than they were coming into this game. So let's see where they decide to take this last round of the half. Bomb has been left in spawn. Jabs is alone up on ramp. Smoke's being thrown early on, but no immediate play. And that makes sense. There are Molotovs. Somebody going to get aggressive with this AWP. Synopsy has to be very careful as he comes around that corner.
And this is just such a slow round. They're really hoping that someone from TYLOO goes aggressive, gives something up. Now that hasn't materialized, they decide that they have to try and make a move. Jabs is able to get pretty deep over here towards A. But it will just be this contact B play from FFAmix. Somebody opening up. Jabs has been deleted. 3 players all that remain here.
Yeah.
And 50 seconds left. They've tried to change things up. They're trying to create some space. Zero cool over in the connector. Will deal with Attacker over at stairs at the very least. He now finds himself trapped here. That bomb is rotating round to come and help out.
Oh, that's a team shot. Up from short, Freeman gets legged with the AWP. Now, he does still get the trade. That's the most important factor, and they're ready for the boost. It's already been shown before in this half. Black Eagle, all that stands, and they know that he has to be in lower mid because they just killed a booster. Or boostee, rather. So 20 seconds, and he's kind of just delaying the inevitable at this point, Harry. 1 on 4, and someone goes down, but no more. Freeman shuts it up, and that will be TYLOO finishing off the half. 8 rounds on the CT side. Great recovery from what was once a dominant start for FFAmix, although now they've got to move over to the CT side. Typically the easier side on this map, but as a mixed team, definitely the harder side here. Let's see if they have it up for the task, or if TYLOO's T-side will blow them out of the water. We'll be back after the break. split down the middle, 8-7 at the half. TYLOO do regain control of Mirage, of course. A pretty comfortable map pick for them, but they are up against a real mixed team, FFAmix, managing to get 7 rounds on their T side. Usually, I would say that's good, and I'm not going to say that's not good, but is it enough against TYLOO? That's the question we have moving into the second half.
Yeah, and a TYLOO that started to warm up, started to find their footing towards the end of that series. You started to see a lot more of a commandeering performance from the likes of Buntet, from the likes of Freeman. They're really the 2 names we're going to be looking towards to step up. Over here on the side of FFAmix, ZeroCool deciding to not buy anything heading into this round at a 3-man B stack early. The A play coming in. And yeah, I see FFAmix struggling on the back of this one. Ooh, maybe not though, maybe not. Black Eagle here.
See ya.
Yeah, gets deleted by Attacker. He's at least given them a 4-on-4, and there is a wrap coming in from Juan Flatro.
Ooh.
Bomb plant denied it. Yeah, Buntet's like, I'm running out of places to get this down, man. They've just got to take up a defensive position. These smokes have faded. Bomb plant has just been forced out of the bomb site. And now this round is tricky. Now this round is really anyone's. And with this flank about to come in, Buntet trying to get that bomb down. Goodbye, Buntet. And now 4-on-3. FFAmix have somehow made this look very doable indeed.
Juan Thatcher's just keeping them posted while the rotates come back in through jungle. They've regained control. They've swapped real estate with TYLOO, and they've definitely benefited more. ZeroCool still with no armor, though. That could be a problem here on the retake with the Glocks in the hand of TYLOO. Crawling up through the connector, somebody gonna swing, and he does spot one. This smoke is giving a lot of room for TYLOO to work with, and somebody's making great effect with it. Lots of shots connecting, lots of shots not, and it will just come down to Summer in the 1-on-2, not gonna be able to hit the bullets, and that will be the retake coming through for the CT side. Man, that looked so favorable for TYLOO once those smokes are going down. If the bomb plant goes through, almost a guarantee they win that round. The reason being is they have so much control. They had the jungle, they had the connector, they had all of the site cleared as well. It's kind of not the most traditional post plants, but they weren't even able to get the bomb down to play for those post plants. So taking their time, smokes fading, and flanks coming through, FFAmix will benefit greatly.
I'm honestly stunned that they're able to pick that up, right? The bomb goes down, or it doesn't go down, but the bomb gets into the bomb site. In a 5-on-5 with 3 players over towards B, 1 man inside of A over towards that CT spawn, and also Black Eagle in jungle. And it was his like one opener that made it look at least doable and bought a little bit of time. And then the player over at short, spamming the smoke, was enough to deny that bomb plant. And that was really the turning point. Combined with the flank that came through. This round over on TYLOO's side, they've gone with the Hero AK.
It's a classic. Can't go wrong with it.
I think it was called like is it like the Russian buy or something? Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
And it looks like it's working because they are rushing in towards this A bomb site right now. 2 kills going their way.
Nice. Somebody bought Dig Armor as well, and he managed to get a kill in Underpass. So TYLOO have a 5-on-3 right now. That's a huge advantage, and FFAmix are going to be reconsidering whether this round is worth it. Now, there are unarmored players. They should certainly take a look into this round. Somebody still lurking under in the tunnels. He hasn't been spotted. Oh, the timing, he looks away. Jab's going to get caught. This shot, somebody makes up for it, and that's going to be a 5-on-2. That's going to be a save, Harry. No way you can go for this round, so maybe look for that AUG in middle, but that's about as much as you can get done. TYLOO just benefiting very well. 5 players getting out of this one, and yeah, no casualties at all in the post plant. That is a huge victory. Somebody is just on a tear right now. He's found 3 kills with his Deagle. Who needs the hero rifle?
And a flawless round for TYLOO in that Hero AK buy. It is not every day that you see that. Really laying down the foundations here for a strong T side FFAmix. They got to make up their mind here if they want to go for the buy in this round. Do they want to start these forced buy wars? One caveat by that is with a flawless buy, and with a flawless round in the second with only 1 player purchasing up. TYLOO have plenty of money here. So this force, usually you have the ability to at least reset your opponent if you pick this up. You likely don't do that to TYLOO here. They still purchase up in the next. They have everything they kind of need. So it's very high risk. And let's say like medium reward.
Not sold it too well there, Harry. Either way, it's not getting sold too well to FFAmix either. They get the opening kill, but since then, 2 trades in response. TYLOO have mid locked down. Window getting smoked off. So no info for FFAmix. That's the most important factor. They've just got to gamble with this rotate. So Jabs has pushed close ramp, and as a result, they're going to go for a double B setup. Jabs has got to watch 2 positions at once, and I mean, that's not even including the connector. With the possibility for a window boost. I mean, you just have to accept that here if you're FFAmix. You can't cover every position. You just have to play it reactively. And TYLOO is still taking so long to decide that time could be a problem, but 45 seconds and that bomb coming back through spawn. Jabs is going to be the only man able to do anything here. That being said, FFAmix, they've gone aggressive in the apartments. That's a great decision because they've now cleared out B, and they can make a bit of a gamble if they want to go back towards this A site. Now, this fight will confirm that position. Jabs gets checked. Great angle for Freeman, who does find that opening kill, and a 4-on-2 into this A site. It's looking like a done deal.
Yeah, bomb now going down, and for Zero Cool, he's got to save. He's got to give this one up. Or is he going for the biggest brained rotate back through T-Spawn into
Palace
the A-bomb
Ninja.
site? He actually might... Oh, no. Is he...
No.
It could happen. It could. There's a very real world in which this happens because somebody's just cleared this, and Zero Cool heard him. He knows he's caught this timing. The question for me is, does Summer come back and clear the ramp? Buntet's still back in CT. Zero Cool on the bomb. Buntet peeks. Round over. Nice try. I like the attempt. It takes balls to go for it.
Just get one tap.
Yeah, and it's close, man. Like, it was a good go of it, but Buntet was waiting around for exactly that. TYLOO aren't about to get ninja diffused.
No, if you're TYLOO, that's all you're thinking about. In a 3-on-1 post plant, when someone's saving, all you're thinking about is he's going to go for the defuse. He's going to go for the defuse because this is a pug team, this is a mixed team, and yeah, they want as many rounds as they can get. Might be limited to 8 though. TYLOO starting to lock down this T side. It's pistols for FFAmix. B stack though. TYLOO running right into it. Now they are already on USP, so it shouldn't be a problem, but already a dink coming through. Attacker does get that kill though. The SMGs come through clutch for TYLOO. Couple of kills here. He's making it interesting. Jabs has grabbed a MAC-10 and he's laying down some sideways shots. Attacker's gonna have to respond, but he can't. It's Summer alone. What has happened?
This was Pistols. Black Eagle might have made it doable. Oh, Summer almost with the spray transfer. The bomb sat on top of in the Eagle's nest right now. Summer's got to try and grab this back. 5 points of health on Black Eagle. 1 shot is all that is required here, and it is nerves of steel. Ooh. Both players just holding a standoff. This could go on a while. A minute left on the clock. Who breaks first?
Honestly, Summer just doesn't need to move. He just sit here until there's like 30 seconds because, you know, Black Eagle has no idea where he's gone. He could have wrapped short, he could have gone window, he could be coming market, he could be coming absent. But no, he's right in front of you. Black Eagle, you can get shot underneath the barrel there. Oh, this is so close.
No, this is so horrible, but finally Summer gets it. Finally the kill comes through.
Yikes.
Another round for TYLOO, but not an easy one. That was just pistols for the side. Vanilla pistols and 1 P250 for the side of a FFAmix. And Black Eagle, once again, stellar job from him. Helped out by Jabs, obviously, once they juggle those guns around.
I mean, hell, if this team doesn't continue post-minor, I mean, I want to see Black Eagle somewhere because this guy has just been so impressive right now. Stomping TYLOO, which is not an easy feat. Double mid setup, triple mid setup, aggressively so. Zero Cool at the top of mid with the AWP. Juan Flatro in the smoke, the flashes are through, but Attacker dodges them. Juan Flatro, luckily enough, doesn't overstep. And you might actually have a bit of a play here, because that smoke's fading. It doesn't look too favorable, but Freeman's not ready for it. He will get the shot off. Somebody walking through this underpass smoke, knowing that the attention of Zero Cool will be on the top of middle, and he assumes correctly, dropping that AWP and taking a 5-on-3. There's still a man inside the connector, but TYLOO are taking their time. I like how concise they're being and how decisive they're being, making sure that every position is clear, not running the gun, considering, you know, they don't know what their opponents are doing. This is a team that's going to be hard to read, so TYLOO just playing things safe. Molotov in the window, they back out of middle, they reconvene I assume on this A site where Jab sits aggressive, but he's been caught in similar positions before.
Early rotation here from FFAmix. They've decided just to stack over here in the A bomb site, and that is the picture-perfect call. There's 3 players nearby. Somebody's coming in on this lower wrap. Jabs have just been wall-banged out of this round. Synopsy and Black Eagle have to do it all, and they're not quite able to deny that bomb plant. Summer will finish things off. 12-8. It gets dicey.
Man, I feel for Jabs this game. I've been like watching his deaths, and he has just been getting so unlucky. Like on the T side, he was kind of thrown in as that first entry man, often just going in, getting information and getting traded without even a kill, and even there, just getting wallbanged. Doesn't show anything, doesn't give away any information, just sits in the corner, and TYLOO just take him out of the round. That's unfortunate, but yeah, such is the nature of top-tier Counter-Strike. 12-8. TYLOO really piecing together a strong T side right now. These pistols are out again for FFAmix. No B stack, this time it's A. Made a decent call at least. TYLOO are not going to be running the gun though. Taken over middle. She backed out of the ramp as well, so this might not end where the stack is expecting it to end, I guess. Somebody smoking off the connector, and they're going to be moving through up middle. They have Catwalk. Rotates coming through towards B, though, for FFAmix. Moving 2 players into market and 1 deep in the B apartments. This is the right call to make, but TYLOO are already here.
Yeah, there's Freeman and Attacker combining to find this opener. 2 players up in the apartments could throw a spanner in the works. Zero Cool and Black Eagle here. They'll get plucked from the rankings. It's only Black Eagle left. Now he is coming in late. Freeman's already honed in on this position. He might just try and play for exits here. Ooh. Yeah, this is not... I mean, yeah, I was going to say, you get 1 and you're happy in that situation. He gets 0, but you cannot say you blame him. That's another round for TYLOO. Since getting into this T side, they have been looking good. And that was actually an unintentional mainstream update that we just had from the last game that went on. Greyhound 16-3ing energy.
16-7 them.
16-7?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, well,
it was 11-4 half, so they certainly didn't 16-3 them.
No, yeah. I actually even said that on the graphic. I just think I said the wrong letter.
Nice.
Number.
I'm really
doing
a good job right now,
yeah,
Harry.
man. Well, you know,
keep it up, dude.
That whole side of the world, you know, numbers and everything, it's not my strong suit, Hugo.
What about letters?
Nah. Dicey at best.
That's just a noise. A combination of letters. You got it. Well, TYLOO are looking to book their slot up against Alpha Red here in the next best of 3. Bentet being very vocal. That's what I like to see as well, right? Taking some liberties over this in-game leader role. Of course, he has had to do it plenty of times.
Bit of a mainstream update for you, though, Hugo. The game that's going on right now. It's 15-6 in favor of Avent over 5-power, but there's no time to focus on that because TYLOO are out from the apartments. There's somebody on the opener. Synopsy and Jabs getting a couple of kills between them, still keeping this in favor of FFAmix, but somebody is dancing around this bomb site. He's looking for the man on stairs, and he's going to get him. 3v3 as that bomb goes down. It's planted for ramp. There's already a player, 2 players now, Freeman and Buntet set up here. And somebody, the only man who they've spotted in this bomb site, he'll stick inside.
Nice one, mate. I mean, what do you do about that? You just got to wait it out. And they don't have time. Black Eagle running through it. Somebody just flips back around, takes down one flat throw. The trade is in for Zero Cool, but they need to stick this bomb and they don't have a kit to do it. Time is already low. I think this round is done before they even touch the bomb, and they're just going to save. Zero Cool getting out of that round, and TYLOO getting in with a 14th. Somebody with 3. And this has just been so fun to watch on both these T-sides. I mean, think back to the early T-side rounds for FFAmix. They were making it very entertaining with these quick B plays. Well, TYLOO, this is a little more calculated, but they're certainly making them fun. Somebody, what a play. Spray control to that first player. He right-clicks that smoke in between default and triple. That allows him not only to cross, but he allows him to jump on triple and actually have the smoke covering a lot of his, his model. getting an off angle onto that stairs position, knowing that it's common to peek the gap in the smoke between the jungle and stairs smoke. Synopsy walks right into that trap. And that's going to be a shutdown round for TYLOO, a tactical pause for FFAmix, and do or die here up against 14 rounds.
And this is where, for a team like these guys, they've kind of fallen into the pattern that I imagined we would see, right? It was a very, very strong start. 7-3 up, of course, everything's looking great at that point in time. But that 7-3 scoreline feels like such a distant memory right now with 14-8 in favor of TYLOO. An insane turnaround, and that's kind of what we imagined we would see.
Have they had a CT round yet?
Yeah, they had one.
Pistol.
They got the pistol.
Anything since?
No.
Yikes. Yeah, and the crazy thing is they didn't even lose to a force buy. They lost to a hero AK that got 1 kill and somebody who got 4 Deagle kills or something ridiculous. So, certainly not what you want, but, you know, it is TYLOO. It is what everyone would assume to be the top team here in the Asian minor. Obviously, under question, because we need to see it to believe it. That's the thing about these minors. Most unexpected results can happen, but I wouldn't say this one is too out of the ordinary. 14-8, that AWP is still here. Got a FFAmix on jabs, pistols on the other 3, and this is it. This is do or die. They've got at least a bye coming up next round if they lose this one, but they don't want to be there.
Just the A-set piece from TYLOO. Everyone has come rotating in from this CT side. They actually go pushing through these smokes, and they're now set up in the bomb site. Freeman is not ready for that, but it might not matter. They're able to recover. They're dancing around. Even as the Molotovs rain in, kills just aren't coming through for free-for-all mix. Jabs and Zero Cool left up. Jabs is going for this, but Zero Cool certainly doesn't look like it. Left now in the 1v5. Wants to try and hold the AWP into what could be their last round in this matchup. Scoreline's going to read 15-8 in just a moment's time. And that AWP doesn't get saved. It will get found over in top mid. Map and match point rather for TYLOO. Or just match point.
Yeah. Best of one, mate. So map, match, and series point here. Lower bracket point for free-for-all mix up against, of course, MVP, who was just knocked down, but TYLOO, they will be up against Alpha Red if they can just find this one singular round. I have no doubt. Double AWP, though. Let's see if free-for-all mix can prolong the inevitable at this point. They put up a really, really good fight, but you know, some games are a little bit too much to ask for. Nice start from Zero Cool, but he does get volleyed down the window of Freeman, spamming the smoke. Oh, he's aiming too high. Little does he know, Jabs was ducking below his bullets, but he will get caught. There's been Tet's already on the A site. Synopsy late to the party with a trade. Still a 3-on-2 here. Still favorable to the CT side as TYLOO is split up.
Yeah, they'll reconvene, grab this bomb, and try and hit the A-bomb site. One flat throat over a connector. Synopsy spotted back in CT and is getting wall banged down. On Fletro trying to peek the ramp and won't expect somebody to already be there with that bomb in tow. He's actually switching it up and running over towards B. This, yeah, I was going to say, he's just going to go into the palace.
I think the play was, you know, knowing that there's an open CT, you don't want to lose the bomb to it, so just rotate round. But at this point, it's already done. 16-8, TYLOO, they're going to find that victory, and they're going to lock in that top spot versus Alpha Red next. It's a best of 3 to get to the playoffs out of Group B, and TYLOO, they are looking fast and furious as ever, Harry, even with this new lineup.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, a great turnaround, right, from what was a 7-3 beating they were receiving versus the heavy underdogs of free-for-all mix. Then you just turn it around, you come out with a 16-8 finish. You let them get one round past that initial 7-3 scoreline, that lead that they had. And, yeah, I mean, it's a real turnaround, a real kind of demonstration of resilience from TYLOO and showing us exactly why they were the favorites in this series. I feel like this is very much one that you can't look to lose if you're a team like TYLOO. Like, this is your minor to win. And yeah, I mean, they're looking to do exactly that. Alpha Red coming up next, though, and that will be an interesting game, let me tell you, because that's a best of 3, obviously.